Let's hit AR30. To do that, we have to kill this geohypostasis, which will take some time because they're annoying to kill. Ow. Oh, I should have dropped the amber thing to see if I could bug it. Keep forgetting to do that. Ooh, let's try to get under here. Yeah, that's the stuff right there.
Leave it all to me.
Is it gonna bug out? Oh, it's attacking. Did it flee? No, it's still there. It's still there. No, no! It always does that. It's so annoying. Waits until it's at, like, 1 life left, and then it moves away. Oh, it blocked.
Steady as stone.
What are you doing? Oh, you're doing an attack. I really dislike this particular phase. It sits there, you can't do anything.
Nice and spicy, no escape.
Go, go, go! Yeah, we got some good hits in. Yeah, whatever.
Bet you can't keep up with me. I must leave no stone unturned.
Yep. It's doing the thing again. Did it bug out? Ow. Why does it flip me around? It's so annoying. And then you get here, and then it does its little wave attack, and then you run back, and then it flies to a different one. Oh, I literally called it. Although... Oh no.
Leave it all to me.
So you actually get very little attack time in on the towers, right? Like, there's just... It's just slightly too busy, this fight. What is he doing now? That's fine. There. Oh, the Amber's attack does actually get in. I should remember to drop that every time. Whoa.
Get them. I'll never surrender. Steady as stone.
Is he on top of that one now? Yeah. Okay, so now...
As a dutiful maid would.
Oh, I wasn't hitting this one at all? We get it? And this should be AR30 now. Okay. I get new mail for this? Oh, Probably because the Phantom Flow event now is actually available, whereas before it was not. Or, yeah, no, that wasn't the day recycling. And then, can Noelle actually get pumped up? Oh, I need a whole bunch of other junk for her, actually. Never mind. I have the hard mats, but I need all the easy mats now. Let's pick up AR awards. And then I think we can start that next Archon quest to actually maybe get to Inazuma. And this is just letting me know new domains are up, right? Yeah. I unlocked a bunch of new domains. I could go farm different artifacts, but let's not worry about that at just this moment. Well, that's enough for the Traveler to get up, right? Except he also needs more stained masks, which I do not think I have enough of. I can double check that I can't craft them, but I don't think I can. Yeah, I have enough for one. Great. Well, I could actually just farm the easiest minions in the game for a while, all in the surface of actually being able to ascend my characters. So this is Autumn Winds, Scarlet Leaves. Oh, we're basically already at the right teleport. Oh wait, no, it is right on top of a teleport, isn't it? Yeah. This has gotten me before. I remember when I did this normally. On my main. Here we go. Inazuma, baby!
Are you okay? Paimon never imagined your sister would have sided with the Abyss. Well, keep your chin up.
I feel like it's more likely the Abyss sided with my sister, if we're thinking about the chronology here.
Paimon believes in both of you. And when the going gets tough, the tough get going. Right? She said we needed to reach the end of our journey. Paimon bets she still has lots more to tell us. And we won't find out what this journey is or where it will end unless we keep going.
This is Paimon either a stand-in for the developers trying to keep the game on the rails, or an indication that really this is Paimon's journey, that she is the one pulling all the strings. Who is Paimon?
Don't mention it, partner. Travel buddies are supposed to look out for one another.
Is she travel buddy, or is she secretly the small, bad, evil guy? SBEG.
Although, where should we go next? If we want to continue with the journey... Oh, you mean the god that took your sister away in the first place? You're right. After all, everything that followed, all this confusion, it all started with her. Yeah, Paimon bets she's the key to understanding this whole mystery. Well, we've ruled out two gods so far, the Animo and Geo Archons. So, next... Paimon doesn't think we can simply walk into Inazuma. Zhongli said it was a closed nation. We'll have to find some other way in.
One does not simply walk into Inazuma.
Why don't we ask someone from Inazuma how to gain entrance? Oh, Paimon's thought of someone already. Atsuko in Liyue Harbor. She's from Inazuma. Let's see what she has to say.
I have almost no recollection of this character. Have we even seen Atsuko before? Like, when did we talk to her?
Someone needs assistance.
I don't have anything else I need to do right now, right? No, just reputation rewards, but we'll get more of those anyway. Better to pop them all at once.
Oh, hello. Oh, is there anything I can help you with?
We wanted to ask, how do we get into Inazuma?
Oh, so that's why you're here. Well, there is a way,
Great! We came to the right person!
but the chance of success is incredibly small.
Huh. Incredibly small? Then how did you get out of Inazuma in the first place?
It was in leaving Inazuma that I found out just how dangerous this method truly was. All I had to rely on was a little wooden raft that I'd put together myself. There was a storm raging ahead of me, and my pursuers were close on my tail. After I'd escaped their clutches, I floated on the open ocean for I don't know how many days. My rations and freshwater supplies soon ran out, and I remember getting to the point where I was sure I'd reached the end. Then, I blacked out. But, to my surprise, my journey didn't end there. Or to put it another way, that's right. I escaped by the skin of my teeth.
What a horrible journey! And you...
Well, because everything is just too restrictive over there. The atmosphere is so stifling. The Kanjo Commission subjects everyone leaving or entering the nation to a protracted approval process, and I felt like I didn't belong there.
It's kind of weak. She said she was being pursued by people? Like, what? Her story doesn't really make sense. Or it's missing details.
Mission? What's that?
Along with the other two commissions, they oversee everything in Inazuma. We usually collectively refer to them as the Tri-Commission. I suppose they're equivalent to the 8 trades under the Liu Echising. One of the obligations of the Kanjo Commission is to conduct rigorous identity checks on all individuals leaving or entering Inazuma. All non-nationals are processed centrally on Rito upon arrival. Meanwhile, the Tenryo Commission is responsible for implementing the recently promulgated Vision Hunt Decree. They act like the executive arm of the Raiden Shogun's rule. Loyal, yet unfeeling. It doesn't feel good to speak ill of my home like this. But after spending so long under that oppressive atmosphere, I begin to lose all hope for the future. What I mean to say is, unless you have an extremely compelling reason to go to Inazuma, you should abandon your plans of trying to get there. You should know that the sea around Inazuma is engulfed in a perpetual tempest of wind and rain. And even if you did manage to find a way, you'd still have to produce the necessary documentation.
Seems like they really don't want anyone setting foot in Inazuma, huh?
They only set that up as a port to guarantee a supply of goods and information to the island. Most Outlanders would be unable to acquire the documentation needed. But if you really are set on going, there is one thing you could try.
The raft idea sounds a little on the dangerous side.
That's not what I meant. You could ask someone from the Crux fleet if they have some way of getting you to Inazuma. Voyaging far and wide has made them a well-traveled group with a wide range of experiences.
But it's an armed fleet, right? Why would they agree to a request like this?
That part is up to you. If you're able to persuade their captain, Beidou, the Alcor is the flagship of the Crux fleet. I heard that it's currently
Then there's no time to lose. Let's go.
We're going to Inazuma. Going to Inazuma. Just gotta do a tournament first. And we're getting Geocrystal flies along the way. Because one day I will actually unlock condensed resin. And that day will probably be like next Monday, I guess. because then I'll finally be able to get more Leeway regional XP. We got both of them that time. That doesn't happen very often. Usually I lose at least one of those 2 crystal flies. Okay, we gotta get... I'm not sure how high we actually have to get here. I guess we should be on amber for the gliding. This might be high enough. I think this is probably fine. Let's go for it. We might climb a little bit, but that's fine too. I think if you, so long as you go up the paddle, it's not a big deal. Mm-hmm. It's interesting just how fluid of progression this is when you're starting a fresh account. Whereas, you know, in real life, this was a wait to get on this ship and start this quest tree of, like, months since the last update in the game. And now it's like, oh, nope, it's right after that Den's Leaf quest.
What have we got here? Wait, I know. She's a hard one to, judging by the clothes on your back.
Hey! The name's not...
Paimon.
Huh?
Pay it no heed. I mean only
You're not far off. This young man is...
with this fine ship and the soft sea breeze. Would it not be romantically irresponsible of me not to acknowledge it with a line or 2 of poetry?
I kind of regret not rolling for Kazuha, but then again, this is a free account, so I wouldn't have rolled anyway. But on my main, I kind of regret not rolling for Kazuha.
Oh, I can't argue with that.
Only if the mood takes me.
Hey, you don't want to pat...
Oh, wait a minute. What?
The Crux Clash. They're 2 so you've got 2.
I wanna get to Inazuma. I wanna get to Inazuma, Beto. Let's just get through your tournament.
Is there really such thing as a master...
When a vision beareth as for whether the
Yep. And the way organizing the class, so if you don't have a vision, this is the perfect...
Yeah, where...
Inazuma?
Well, why didn't you say? In that case, if you win the...
Just what...
What's wrong with that? The more...
What are we gonna do?
Great.
It seems like it will.
I like Beto's voice actor and the way she delivers lines, but I also really want to get to Inazuma and I don't want to sit through that whole thing. It's a conflict, you know, between like enjoying the dialogue and knowing that at this point I just saw that dialogue like a month ago, I guess? Less than that? Maybe about a month ago now. So it's still a little fresh for me. Let's get some crabs! Get that crab. There's another one. You can smell him. It's right there. Come here, you. Think you can get away, sun crab? No. You will be mine. Does the quest cause... Isn't this right where usually there's a whole big army of robot dudes? I'm pretty sure I haven't killed them. Although
Let's see who the other competitors are.
Although maybe I did. I have no recollection at this point.
They had to be renowned fighters.
Let's see a little bit about all the guys who are either going to beat up or going to drop out.
Well, I'd have a look at Clash as a... Nobody wants... Me? Only a former runner-up in the Chihu Rock Freestyle Combat Summit. Oh yeah. What? You...
Where is Chiwa?
Tried to sneak past the planet of left to... I
Isn't that in Mondstadt? 'Cause that's where you get Chihuahua wood from. It's mostly in that one valley to the east of Mondstadt.
I'll see you in the arena.
Like, alright. Like, this is where you get Chihuahua wood from. So why is... Like, I feel like this is a Leeway guy. I don't know. Where is Chihuahua? Where? What? What is Chihuahua? Who? No, not who.
Hi there. Are you
That's right. Nothing beats real life but this tournament.
Exactly.
his master of...
Famous. He's the founder of the Ling Shan clan. You probably... He's got to be to the Ling Shan...
Forced this...
It's a type of breed. For example, our...
One time, he sent a challenger flying into the air.
It sure is.
We're
There's a tuition?
Of course.
But here we are. Recently, though...
So, if we can get our hands on a vision too...
Well, we have to...
Exactly. Folks will come from far and wide.
See you in the arena.
Hey, youngster. Are you here for the Crux Clash too? If so, see,
So you're also...
you better believe it. For me, obtaining a vision is the No. I know how that's... I've passed it. In most people's, a vision.
You have so much self-confidence.
That's not important. I've also brought along a bit of an entourage. Of course, I also put in a few... Ha! You don't... Now then, if you don't mind, I need to finish my pre-competition routine.
Like,
Not too long now before you'll get to see...
I'm sure one of these guys would have been fine in the competition if I wasn't here to just destroy them. Although there is that guy that fights us at the end, and the thief guy.
Here you go. Some gullible guys paying way too much for their kung fu classes, and another guy who's just really average.
Another guy who's just really average. Man! Paimon is savage.
Come on, let's go sign up.
Chinksa Village Arm Wrestling Champion, huh? Alright, you're signed up. Next, please. What's your name? Wait, did I hear...
Is it really them?
Huh? Aren't they a vision bearer? I have to ask. It's really hit.
The one that spoke with Lady Kuching at the rite of parting.
Oh, I wonder if I trust you are aware that, only those without visions can enter the tournament? Really? But from what I've heard, the things you're capable of in combat are nothing short of extraordinary. You walk into the most dangerous situations imaginable, face off against all sorts of monsters, even the Fatui, and always come out on top.
The Fatui are human. It's kind of a weird characterization of monster, but okay.
Yep. He still doesn't have a vision, though. See for yourself.
My apologies. I didn't mean to be rude. I'm sure a great hero like yourself would have no reason to lie. Now, could I ask you to provide a few claims to fame?
I think you just provided them, but, well, I mean, I feel like we're still being misleading, though. Like, we can use elemental resonances, which they are unfamiliar with how that works, but, I mean, it's very similar to a vision.
It's just a formality for you, of course, but I have to make a record. So far, I've got defeated the ancient god Osile, so that's one. Do you have any others?
Yeah. Also, don't forget to mention that the previous battles include, but are not limited to, Storm Terror, Dvalin, and Fatui Harbinger Child.
Whoa.
Might as well declare him the champion already.
That's smirk, though.
I wonder if it's too late to withdraw.
Okay, that's plenty. Actually, this is the most dazzling track record I've ever seen. By a long shot. Right, your registration is complete. Now, a brief word about the prize. A great hero such as yourself can surely only be here for one thing. To win the tournament and claim the grand prize, namely, a vision.
Oh, we're not here for that. We're here because Captain Beto promised to take us to Inazuma if we win the tournament.
There's another prize, too? Oh, first I've heard of it.
Beto must have upped the stakes this time to attract top talent.
But why would anyone want to go somewhere as dangerous as Inazuma?
I see. So, I take it you discussed your terms with Beto in advance, then? Well, I'm sure a great hero has an important reason for being here. Anyway, the qualifying rounds are about to begin. I'll leave you to your preparation.
Hey,
Fun.
Paimon's thinking about that whole, even though you don't have a vision, most people in Teyvat think that you can't manipulate the elements without one. So Paimon thinks you probably shouldn't use your elemental abilities during the tournament. You know, just to avoid any misunderstandings.
You know, now that I think about it, in conjunction with the Vision Hunt degree, this is actually a really elegant setup to the conflict in Inazuma. Like, you're just voluntarily not using your elemental powers. I don't know. I feel like this is actually pretty clever.
In any case, looking at the competition, it should still be pretty easy for you to win, even without using any elements, right? Alright, it's showtime! You got this!
You seem like you're raring to go. Are you ready to compete? Good. Then please follow me into the arena.
Time to beat up some normies!
Our next competitor is seen by many as the favorite to win this tournament. His first bout begins now!
This is significantly more damage than I usually do.
Why was he so confident to begin with? Well, now that we've won, let's go and see Beto. She'll probably have something to say to us.
I knew I wouldn't regret introducing you as the favorite. So, what do you think, Kazuha? He totally dominated that guy and did it with style, too.
Impressive. But I also observed our favorite exercise some restraint, as if to protect the opponent from serious harm.
Well, I've fought my fair share of battles, both big and small. And I say, after the show he put on just now, he's more than convinced me of his ability. So come on. We all know you've got a wide vocabulary in there. Can't you spare a word or two to congratulate our up-and-coming champion?
God, it's really nice to hear Beto actually praise this. It's like...
Alright. Let me think how to aptly phrase these words of praise. You fought well.
Thanks, guys, huh?
Alright then. I was thinking your inner poet might want to join in the fun, but I guess I shouldn't put you on the spot like that. You know, a lot of competitors came to me saying how surprised they were that Liyue's hero was entering the tournament. And since you signed up, we've had many others do the same, with more than a few top-tier fighters among them. I'm sure lots of them are here to find out how they stack up against you. Well, since everyone sees you as the one to beat, I figure I should start treating you that way too. For one thing, we don't want you wasting all your energy in the early rounds fighting people who are well below your level. Not to mention, you must be itching to fight someone in your league too, right? So, I'm putting you straight through to the semifinals.
Huh? But we only just started the qualifiers. Seems like a crazy system if we just skip straight to the semifinals.
This is how Captain Beto works. You won't persuade her otherwise. Besides, at your level, you would have made it to the semifinals anyway.
Huh. To be fair, Paimon was thinking that too.
Alright, I'm gonna watch some more of the tournament. If there's any potential contenders for you out there, I want to know who they are and what they're about. We're finally here, folks. The real show is about to begin.
The captain seems to have high hopes for this tournament. I have not seen her so excited in quite some time. Your opponent has fought many rounds to get to the semifinals. This makes him a seasoned warrior. You may well be stronger than him, but this should not give you cause to lower your guard. Very well. Show me that you are ready to push through the storm that lies ahead.
Alright, that's enough chit-chat for now. The audience is waiting. Go find the crew member that signed you up. She'll take you into the arena.
Your opponent in the semifinals is new to the Crux Clash, but he has quickly become the dark horse of the tournament. I do not doubt your abilities, but I would suggest that you make sure you are fully prepared before you begin.
Relax. My guy's at the top of his game. He ain't gonna lose.
Okay, follow me.
At last, the moment we've all been waiting for. The semifinals have begun. Who's it gonna be this time? The hero or the dark horse?
I don't care about the prize. You're a strong opponent. That's what I'm here for. I'm sweating all over. It's a good feeling. Congratulations. I was beaten by the best. I need to train harder.
Right. For a moment there, Paimon was a little worried. If you had a vision, you'd definitely be one of the strongest around.
I wanted a vision once, when I was a kid. People said that if you're strong enough, you'll have your chance to get one. But mine never came. I lost interest eventually. You can't depend on a vision like you can your own body. I've fought and won against vision bearers before. The power they have was given to them by the gods. I don't envy it.
Huh? You mean you didn't sign up to try and get your hands on that masterless vision?
No, I didn't. I only wanted to pit myself against other fighters and see who was the strongest. Only in defeat can you understand your weaknesses and learn from them. So I'm pleased with today's outcome. I don't often have the pleasure of experiencing defeat.
Wow! Now that's true strength talking.
If you have the chance in the future, please come and spar with me again. I will be stronger next time.
By the way, do you know who else made it into the finals? Is it gonna be someone even tougher than you?
Whether they'll be as tough as me, I don't know. But what I have heard is that they're extremely quick, so don't get too cocky.
There he goes. Maybe we should ask around, see what we can find out about our opponent.
Ah, it's you! I myself was a little.
Maybe.
Why, yes. I faltered, but given my stature, still, I'm sure.
I'll catch up. Hey there!
He tried to use force. His opponent was pretty. Why don't you dodge, they ask. Don't even get me I don't dare tell my Sorry, I shouldn't be
Oh.
Thanks,
We still haven't got any useful information yet. Maybe we can go talk to Beto. Surely.
You gave an outstanding performance. I could sense that you're not familiar with bouts of this kind. And it could have cost you the match. But you were quick to adapt, and managed to claim victory over your opponent. In fact, I discerned this not from what I saw, but what I heard. The ground beneath.
He's right. But in my case, I was purely relying on previous experience. I guess not using your elemental powers must be quite new for you, huh?
We wanted to ask about who our opponent will be in the final round. Do you think they'll be stronger than the one we faced in the semifinals?
Not exactly. Contenders that reach the finals aren't necessarily stronger. They tend to have something unique about their style. As for the guy you'll be facing, his skill lies in his speed, and he has superior form. It's also obvious that he's seen his fair share of battles. What's the matter? Worried that you've bitten off more than you can chew this time?
If that is the case, then I have a proposal for you. I haven't properly introduced myself yet. In the land of Inazuma, I was a wandering samurai.
Yeah, we could tell that from your getup. But at the same time, when you talk, you don't really sound like someone who's used to waving a sword around.
It is true that I am versed both in literary and martial traditions. But on the straggling path of a wandering samurai, is there harm in acquiring a surplus skill? I do not mean to flaunt my martial prowess, but I myself have witnessed reputable fighters hailing from across the lands. Given your talents, a few hints from me will be all that's necessary to bring your opponent down.
Hang on. Don't you think you're bending the rules a bit there?
Gathering intelligence is an essential part of any duel. You must know your enemy. Besides, our favorite here has fought many battles on their journey from Mondstadt. Such impressive feats require more than just bravery alone.
You betcha! Wait a second. We never told you that we've been to Mondstadt.
Does one not leave a trail when traveling through the wild? In return, nature also leaves its traces upon you.
I mean, Paimon, we said we beat Dvalin. Dvalin's in Mondstadt, so...
However, there is only so much that can be discerned from these traces. I sense that many things about you elude me still. These are the things I am curious to know about. Come with me. Some post-match entertainment is in order. Now that we're alone, let me cut to the heart of the matter. You are skilled in manipulating the elements, and not just a single element.
Paimon knew that.
That's right. If I'm not mistaken, you share these considerations, given you... Since a young age, It is things of this nature.
As crazy as all that.
My humble abilities. To think a human could wield, and not to mention your incredibly
Hey, stop evaluating us based on our smell. It's weird.
Paimon's deflecting. There's something off about her. Kazua's warning us.
Could you perchance enlighten me as to how you managed to obtain your combined elemental abilities? Extraordinary. So then, might I be so bold as to inquire how exactly it is that you learned to channel elemental energy and even wield it in combat?
Aw, it's nothing really. Paimon just told him whatever came to mind.
This is all part of her master plan.
It's been a long journey, and many things have happened along the way. Somehow, he just naturally learned to use the elements through it all. Honestly, even Paimon doesn't understand how it all works.
Perhaps such unfathomable things are the essence of the gods and the visions they grant. However, I still wish to have the honor of seeing how you wield the elements. Perhaps it will yet reveal something to me. Of course, I too shall share with you all that I've learned. Now then.
I must leave no stone unturned. Leave it all to me. No escape. Nice and spicy. You're toast. As a good night should.
Your opponent is skilled at controlling his breathing, and he relies entirely on the element of surprise. In other words, as long as you remain... Please, save your thanks. The world is a
You seem
I desire to know, and what influence... My apology for allowing me the honor of witnessing your mystical ways. I am... So that's what you're curious about? As you well know, visions are a gift bestowed by the divine. People that have accepted this in the outset. Supposing each of the 7 archons had their criteria for granting visions to living beings, not to mention, with no new electrovisions having been granted for...
She sounds less like an Archon and...
As far as I know, she is an archon that pursues eternity. Liyue's contracts are meant to benefit all who reside within Liyue. It goes without saying that the people locked within Inazuma...
Sounds a lot like something the god you encountered in the beginning.
Oh? Have you encountered the Electro Archon? With time, we will change. If you wish to find her, she will forever be there. There will come a day when I too shall wish to understand the answers to eternity from her.
Yeah, probably in a couple days.
Ah, the time for your match is approaching.
Oh, right! We got so distracted.
If you have no other matters to attend to, then we can... Very well. Let's...
Never mind. Everyone, we've reached the club. We've seen many. Now I'd like he strikes. Wow. I'm sure, but today's as for our other. Oh, come on. Apologies. Everyone, just sit tight.
Yeah, I feel like it doesn't make sense to start doing the announcements until the opponent is there, you know?
They've got no other choice. If he doesn't show.
Wait a moment. Captain Beto, Traveler.
Let me see. It's gone all right.
Huh?
We don't know when it would.
No need to worry. The vision was the...
Well, I'll stay here and...
If you would, please come with me. Come with me. I can...
A wind current?
The winds have come at an opportune moment. Let's seize this chance. Ride the winds upward. From there, we can continue our search for clues.
I won't let you down. By the way, what made you suddenly think of checking the prize in the first place?
I heard it the moment it was stolen.
Well, then why didn't you stop him?
You'll see shortly.
No one escapes my sight.
Wind blade! Disappear!
Nice and spicy. Time to clean up. I must leave no stone unturned.
Feel
The winds are guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
You can hear that too? What does it sound like?
Hubris. This way. Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario.
Hoarders, they're here! Get them!
Treasure hoarders, just as I expected. In which case, please stand back.
Let it rain.
I got careless. Hunter.
Yeah, I didn't change my guy back to Geo before this whole thing. I guess this roll isn't that bad, but I definitely feel like I'm doing a lot less damage because he's on the wrong element. Oh well.
You caught up with me? How is that possible? I had even prepared a boat to ensure quick getaway, and still you caught up to me.
I'm surprised they didn't just have this guy be the other notable thief.
No boat could ever match the speed of
The wind. Drat! If I only had a vision. Or if I could activate.
This has nothing to do with. Additionally, your in other words,
You.
but most disappointing. It appears that the vision.
Fine! I've had my eyes.
So
I'd intended to win after watching the since there was no use. I was convinced I prepared thoroughly for my. Drat. I know an empty Fine.
You know, according to. Not to mention that it seems that it would.
whoa, whoa!
If this is where talking gets me, then forget.
Yeah. Just you watch.
Steady as no one escapes my sight.
Yep, the agent was much more difficult.
Yes, put down the vision.
Huh?
What's wrong? It's up to you.
No, no.
I take no pleasure in frightening others. I was just testing all possibilities while the vision remained in his hands.
Okay, Kasa. Just don't mind the things shooting us.
When people are forced into a corner, that is when their greatest strength will appear. I thought it may be an opportunity for him to awaken the vision. But unfortunately, nothing happened. Yes. I wanted to know whether it were possible for an extinguished vision to be From the moment he stole the vision, I decided to use him for this experiment.
He's just talking to Paimon.
I've tried many other methods in the past, though few tales tell of a masterless vision reawakening. After seeing you command multiple elements, I figured that nothing is impossible. Come, why don't you give it a try? Let's see if you can give me the answer.
Who are you talking to, Kazura?
The vision didn't seem to respond at all.
I see. So you are also unable to rekindle the vision. No matter. This was expected.
Yeah, what's the story?
The story begins with an... He was once a good friend of mine. One day he asked me about a sword art of which he had heard, the Musono Hitotachi. I told him it can only be witnessed when divine punishment is administered. It is the pinnacle of the Raiden Shogun's skill, a symbol of ultimate power. But he replied, there must be one who can withstand it. There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow. Then, the Vision Hunt decree arrived. People's aspirations were stripped away as the Raiden Shogun began to construct her ideal of eternity. While I was fleeing from place to place, I heard that my friend had challenged the Vision Hunters to a duel before the throne. A solemn yet brutal challenge. The defeated face divine punishment, while the victors gain a second chance. Perhaps he thought he of all people should make a stand. Coming face to face with the Musono Hitotachi was all that he truly desired, after all. When I arrived at Tenshukaku, the duel was over. I heard his sentence of divine punishment, his severed blade hitting the ground. Perhaps that was the glory he had yearned to witness. In his last moments, what expression was on his face? Before I knew it, I had stepped forward and snatched the dying vision and was running from the scene. All I knew was that I mustn't let his hope, which burned so brightly, become buried among the ice-cold statue of a god. Perhaps one day, I may come to find that all I have done is meaningless.
So what's gonna happen is that Kazuha is gonna go up against Ball, and then he's gonna start losing, But then his masterless vision is going to reawaken, and suddenly he's going to be able to combine Animo and Pyro. And then he's going to push her back, and then something else will happen. I don't know what will happen at that point, but I think that's how it's going to play out.
But as a wandering samurai, I find meaning in traveling and the sprawling beauty of nature that lies along the way, while still retaining the warrior way in my heart.
Kazuha.
It's just another way of saying I do as I please. All right then, it's time we returned.
Who are you talking to, Kazuha?
Allow me to gather the wind for us once more.
Sure, for my corpse.
Huh? Did Beta leave already? Maybe she went back to her ship.
If you're looking for the captain, she was summoned by Lady Ningguang. It seems that the Crux Clash got out of hand this time and has attracted her attention. Captain Beto was muttering something about Ningguang being a stick in the mud as she headed off to Liyue Harbor.
It's not unusual for those two to be at odds with one another.
But still, Captain Beto was disappointed she didn't get to witness the crowning of the new champion. She had been looking forward to it for quite some time.
The one who stole the vision was originally to be this hero's opponent in the final round. He knew he stood no chance of winning the match, thus the wicked idea of stealing the prize took hold in his mind. In which case, the Crux Clash comes to a clear-cut conclusion.
This whole thing was just done so that Kazuha could say that sentence for that level of alliteration.
Huh? So that's what happened? If that's the case, then the rules stipulate that he is disqualified. And our hero here is the champion.
Paimon thought we'd win and all, but not like this.
It doesn't matter. As the saying goes, honor given is honor deserved. Now, let me go prepare the champion's medal to award you.
Yes, I believe so. Though Captain Beto is no longer present here, I'll be sure she receives word of it. She is a woman of her word. But the voyage to Inazuma is a treacherous one. You will be plagued by a perpetual tempest the entire trip. In fact, the relentless rain and wind are also an embodiment of the Raiden Shogun's will to close the nation.
Hold on a second. You're saying she can change the weather just with the power of her mind?
Let us not forget that this is one of the 7 Archons. If Liyue's Morax could form Guyun's stone forest by casting down his stone spears, then it should come as no great surprise that the Raiden Shogun is capable of summoning an eternal tempest.
And what did Venti do?
Suffice it to say that if you wish to journey to Inazuma, the Alcor will need some time. You will be notified once all the preparations have been made. In the meantime, I intend to embark on a journey of my own. I will travel all across the vast lands of Liyue in the hope of finding a way to reawaken the vision.
Paimon believes you'll find a way for sure.
Thank you. May both our journeys prove meaningful. One final word of warning. The part of your journey that lies after the storm may well prove to be the most arduous.
So this is complete. Ask Catherine for information on going to Inazuma. Yep, just pops immediately. No issue. Let's go talk to Catherine. Let's unlock Inazuma. At AR30. How much XP do we... Yeah, we still got 3,000 XP before AR31. 4,000 almost.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. What can I do for you, Drop? Ah, yes. I've heard that you've already... Now that I think about it, it's been quite some time since I last visited those...
There you are. You're the traveler that Beto will be taking to Inazuma, right? Oh, is that right? The fleet is nearly completed reprovisioning. Once the crew... Captain Beto sent me to come get you. We'll weigh anchor as...
Seems Beto is the captain of her...
Of course. There are many things that the captain insists upon. I'm sure you'll see for yourself once you're on board.
So you'll be heading off then? I suppose congratulations are in order. Whether the journey before you leads to the heights of the heavens or the depths of the abyss, each step you take is another achievement.
I mean, the way things are going, probably both?
Until we meet again, Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Oh, it's nearby now. We practically see each other every day.
Not practically. We do.
Well, if that's how you feel, why not come and find me when you arrive? I'll be.
So there's another Catherine in Inazuma? See, there's no need to get all sappy now.
Well, I guess it's time for you to bid farewell to Liyue Harbor. Now that I've delivered my message, I'll be heading back. The ship is currently anchored off of Guyun Stone Forest.
Okay, thanks for coming all this way to let us know.
Just following orders. I'll see you two aboard the Alcor.
We're going to Oh, we have to jump back on the ship again. We're going to Inazuma, baby. Going to Inazuma. What was that? Oh.
I must leave no stone unturned.
We're going to Inazuma with my traveler at 0 HP, 'cause he got destroyed by some by some bugs while talking to Kazuha. Oh, this game.
All these years, come rain or storm, the Crux fleet has never suffered a delay. Don't look too serious, I'm only joking. You're just on time. The crew have just finished making final preparations.
Oh, Beto, you joker.
Well, now that everyone's here, we set sail for the land engulfed by storm and tempest. The nation of eternity.
Anchors away!
Ahoy there. So, you finally made it. You sure kept me waiting, Captain. And it appears we have a couple of stowaways. Or perhaps I should say, honored guests.
You can blame your almighty shogun. The tempests around Inazuma have been growing all the more fierce lately. Though the fleet was fully up to the challenge, the inclement weather still caused some delay. Now then, let me introduce everyone. This is Toma, a trade partner that I've gotten to know recently.
You don't know how long I've been waiting to see you.
Toma, these two are...
Oh, no need for introductions. Their reputation precedes them. Seems even the stormy seas can't keep rumors of these Outlanders' sterling deeds at bay.
How? Okay.
Oh, it's sure nice to hear you say that.
With any luck, it'll give you a head start here. Toma's resided on Rito for quite some time now. It wouldn't be going too far to say he's the fixer around these parts. If you run into any problems here, just talk to Toma. But if he tries to pull any moves on you, I'll be sure to deal with him personally the next time I'm around.
No need to worry. I'm sure we'll get along just fine.
Good. Then if it's all settled, I'll be going. I wouldn't want to be caught with my sails down here. I do have a wanted fugitive on board after all.
Oh, right. Kazuha.
Until next time, traveler. Remember to give it your all, no matter what perilous storms you may encounter.
Fair seas, Captain Beto. Bye-bye!
Now then, first things first. We need to go get you registered at the border checkpoint.
Paimon thought we were supposed to be keeping things on the down low. Are we just gonna walk into the government's hands?
Don't underestimate the reaches of the Sakoku Decree. You wouldn't be able to avoid inspection even if you tried. So we have to play by the rules, even if we're kind of bending them.
Inazuma AR30. What do you got to say?
Hello? Please state your name. You must be... Excuse me? Please provide the information requested and also declare any goods you are carrying with you. Oh, well, I'm sorry. We cannot... My apologies, but I'll...
Here are their entry papers. For
What?
I just want...
I see. Okay.
Where do we go next?
The Outlander Affairs Agency. They only check entry permits here. If you want to remain on Rito, there's a process you have to go through with them.
Sheesh. So it is super strict, just like everyone says.
Well, let's not forget that to everyday folk in Inazuma, people from everywhere else are referred to as outsiders. As the word suggests, Outlanders aren't very welcome in Inazuma with the Sakoku Decree in force. Not even on Rito, where they've established an outsider settlement. I like how you think. I've got a feeling we're going to get along very well. Now, let's head over to the Outlander Affairs Agency. Most of the current rules were put in place by the administration of Rito, the Kanjo Commission.
The Kanjo Commission?
Yes, one branch of the Tri-Commission of Inazuma, responsible for growing and managing the nation's wealth. You really haven't heard of it before?
Standing next to a ghost.
You've completed the...
Yes?
Okay, the processing fee will be 2 million mora.
It's just a couple of weeks of farming.
2 million? For a processing fee?
That's right. 1 million per applicant, which makes
Paimon wasn't so much questioning your math as...
Ma'am, these two here are good friends of mine.
Ah, Mr. Toma, it's you. By way of courtesy, allow me to reduce...
Thank you ever... But as this is just a processing fee, I think 600 Mora should cover it if I'm paying on their behalf.
That's not how you haggle! By
all right then, as you wish.
Much obliged.
What? She went from 2 million down to 600? There's something seriously wrong with people's sense of finance around here!
It's not as mind-boggling as you think. A processing fee is just a figure of speech. The way some here at the agency see it, the fees are easy money. So it becomes a question of how much they can make. So when the day comes that some poor merchant from overseas with more money than sense gets stuck here and needs to apply for residency...
Then they'll milk them for all their work!
Exactly. It's at times like this that having a local friend really comes in handy. Yes, but when you're an outlander in Inazuma, far from home in this close nation era, there's very little that can be done about it. The most that overseas merchants can do to look after themselves is stick together. That's how the International Trade Association came about.
So it's a trade association built by and for Outlanders?
Yep. And as well as advancing commercial interests, the association provides help, support, and structure for Outlanders trying to survive on Rito. Essentially, it's an association devoted to both commercial excellence and survival.
Sounds like just staying alive is an achievement when you're an Outlander in Inazuma.
I see. So this is the real purpose of your trip. Yes, given that you are Outlanders, it's certainly a lofty aspiration. After all, the Raiden Shogun is the most exalted and revered one in all of Inazuma. She is a deity who reigns on high. Huh. I was going to say nothing is set in stone when it comes to who you will encounter in this world. Who's to... Okay, I'll give it to you straight.
Really?
I mean, it will take all the connections come at a high price. You understand? No, in fact, there's no real cost as such. It's just that I like to do things in a way that keeps...
Sounds very reasonable to Paimon. You're the man in the...
Why do I get the feel... Here's the situation. As recently, things seem to have gotten more difficult than ever. The head of the association is called...
Huh? Hello there. You must be seeking refuge. Ah, good.
We heard the...
Yes.
The Sakoku...
But it's not the root... No. Those Mora grub...
Oh.
That's right. They just issued an...
Crystal...
So eventually. So, in order to... But then we found we'd only... Exactly. It's a vicious cycle. The consequence... But this is a nation...
Sounds... What do you think we should do? But Kreisu's the...
Right.
Okay.
That... I've actually done bit... Hey...
Got it!
I don't think I recognize you. Are you new arrivals?
So yeah, I think the main difference here is that in Liyue, you actually just walk into Liyue whenever you want, and you can explore Liyue for hours without really hardly ever talking to anyone, whereas in Inazuma, you're really kind of gated to this first initial area, and you pretty much have to go through all these talkie quests before you can get a sense of the island at all.
So, what do you need with me? The sheer nerd. Trade secret.
This guy's got a bad attitude.
Ha! Are you? They're wasting their.
Hey, what?
Get out of here. Go on.
What are we gonna do? There's no good idea. Actually, we're having a little trouble.
Oh? Oh, getting you to go fixing things when... Oh, that guy? He used to be a bit of... I can only assume he must have... Yes. Couldn't you tell when you... That's right. When Inazuma closed... the international trip...
So he left!
I'm sure it's more nuanced than...
Really?
Well then, it sounds like...
What are you doing back here? Just because I got plenty of time on my... Huh? Where's this coming from? Mondstadt? Goodness, I can sense the scent of Mondstadt. Oh, my... Huh? What is this?
Just close your eyes already!
You mean the sound of the ocean? Leah Harbor. I can show lantern.
This guy has a
Wait. Stop. That's enough. Don't make me relive it anymore. You mean, often I run into folks.
well...
So, I caved. Those... Alright.
You ready to talk now?
But I betrayed...
come on!
It's a scheme by the... They start by... Once the merchants run...
It's just...
I'm their puppet, yes. Evidence. Now that I think... As it happened...
Really? I'll catch up. I'll catch up.
Keijiro! It's him!
After him!
Ah, Ryoko, how's business?
All the better thanks to your generous patronage.
Good. Thankfully, I earn plenty these days.
Oh, but of course, tax collection is difficult work.
Now, who else is behind on payments? Let me think. Yes, the Trade Association clique still needs to be brought into line. What was that sound?
Quiet! Don't let him find us!
Must be hearing things. Drat, I'm behind schedule. I need to hurry.
He's
Keijiro, it's
This is such a buggy quest. Oh my gosh. Did they play this thing once? I can't believe they forced you to do it over. What if I just get ahead of him? Okay. What the hell? Okay.
Come out, I can see you. Who are you? Why are you following me?
Seems like he's noticed us.
I hate this quest so much.
It's him.
Should I close early? It's not like I'll get any customers.
Sorry. I need to think about it.
If you want to taste Mondstadt's great wines, then look no further than Sailing Free.
Ah.
Too close! It's too close! He'll notice us for sure! He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little! Huh? Where'd he go?
You cannot get ahead of him. Like, what are you supposed to do? Because he starts running as soon as he's down there, right? Clement is telling you that you have done certain things. How did my guy get resurrected? He just suddenly was brought back to life at some point.
Ah.
It was actually faster than having that dialogue go through.
Now, who... What was that sound?
Quiet! Don't let him find us! Too close! It's too close! He'll notice us for sure!
This thing is so stupidly sensitive.
Let's catch up a little! Huh? Where'd he go?
Oh my god, why does it do that? Are we supposed to sprint after him? Like, what the hell? This is seriously, like, they gate Inazuma behind this specific, extremely buggy stealth quest. I have beat this quest before, and it is still extremely buggy and stupid. I think it was bugging out when I beat it the first time. Like, at this point, I can be right on his butt. But as soon as you're past this point, then he gets really fucking weird.
Ah, Ryoko, how's business?
It's a dope earring.
Good. Thankfully, I earned plenty these days. Now, who else is...
Like, if you break onto the stairs at all, it immediately bugs out. And then he starts running. Okay, so I'll fucking sprint then.
What was that sound?
So you have to sprint on this guy's ass. There we go. We finally got him to proc this stupid event. This is such a trash fucking quest. You gonna finish activating? See, it always bugs out right then, right? Like,
What could he be doing?
It looks like he I'll catch up. He was just there a moment ago. Seems he disappeared in a blink of an eye. Whoa, boring.
Let me take a look here. Ah, yes.
Great.
Huh?
Huh? If only we'd made less noise.
But we really don't have anything left. If this keeps up, our sales will come in at a loss. There'll be nothing left for us to do but starve.
You know the decree. The rules are the rules. No discounts, no exceptions, and no excuses. And who are you? Another new member of the association?
It just so happens that we found your little ledger, so now we're here to tell everyone all about how you embezzled crystal marrow to sell it right back to the taxpayers.
Huh? You've been swindling us!
Well,
Let me take a look at the ledger. Well, would you look so, Mr. Kate? Word has it that...
Huh?
No.
Well, even if...
I believe you still have a... Perhaps that
Is that it? And not even...
So that's it? Come on, Harrison. I'm sick of... Harrison!
Hey, what's all this racket?
Ah, Chief, you've arrived.
What was all the commotion?
Oh, we were just discussing a minor tax issue. I do my utmost to lend them a helping hand, but they're never grateful.
A helping hand?
Oh, and you did seize the merchants.
Uh-oh.
Gentlemen, come now.
Who are you supposed to be?
You never heard of the Fixer?
Here's my card.
Huh, you're from the yacht. Huh, well.
Of course not. Still, perhaps you could show the young lady you wouldn't want your name showing up in a petition to the ship.
That fan, the Shirasagi Himegimi. I don't need any trouble with her.
But, Chief!
Enough!
Let's get dinner one day soon, gentlemen. No response, huh?
Thank you so much, Toma.
If nothing... Shh, not here. Corruption seems right. All right. Time for me to answer your questions. What would you... I belong to the Kamisato clan of the Yacht.
So?
Correct. I'm just someone who was...
Seems like...
Her fame even... I suppose those who treat others with compassion earn themselves the same treatment in return. You're asking the right... Firstly...
Still pretty good goat?
Inazuma may have... So, when Miss... That is...
Change the tide?
In the test I gave you, navigating... With your help, even the Vision Hunt decree... That's an unexpected development. Perhaps our source... Yes, of course. One... Good luck with everything.
Toma's not such a bad guy, huh? Huh? What's up? as we get off Rito, Paimon's going straight to well, get...
Stop there!
Sorry!
If you don't have a
Traveler, you gotta think of something. How do we get out of Rito? Are you saying guess it can't hurt? Who knows?
Wrecked. Yeah. Okay. Had to try though. Had to.
Halt! This is the Kanjo Commissioner seldom entertains Outlanders. Leave now or we'll be—
Ah, wait.
Oh, Commissioner!
These two are honored guests.
My sin—
I am Hiragi Shinsuke, Kanjo Con—
Nice to meet, so...
All right. Absolutely. And...
Something...
No. I'm Rito is great. One other thing I have...
Sure, no problem. Whatever you need...
Excellent. You must know the Ching...
Yep, we've picked...
Yes, bring me...
Did Paimon hear that wrong?
Then how about...
That sounds...
700...
Hey, what gives?
Terribly sorry. We're just a little short on people lately.
What sort of an explanation is that? Traveler, what are we going to do? Should we really help this guy?
That's the spirit.
You're seriously considering taking this job? The terms are ridiculous!
Halt, you two! Miss Hiragi has a...
A letter? Quick! Let Paimon see! So this means she wants... But you didn't seem surprised at all by this, huh?
You find this is...
Wow. She's the daughter of the Hiragi...
no need to...
Is it
The reason why I want...
Discuss...
I should like to ask for your help with delivering a letter.
Like father, like...
No, I was hoping that you... My father has always forbidden... There is no... Of course, in doing so, I will opt to be perfectly honest.
Yeah, we figured...
I secretly overheard... They seem to be discussing how to keep you here on Rito. We don't have much time. Very well.
on, please. These goods are being sent to...
My lady!
Is there something wrong?
No, as you were.
My lady, you aren't
Please, do not...
Yes, of course.
Now, do you really
Boy!
Yes, Shinojo. Well,
Yes, but...
Well then...
Yes, my lady.
Transport balloon story quest. Baby.
My lady, please stay back. We'll handle it.
Not as well as we'll handle it!
I mean, I'm getting these amethyst lumps. You can do whatever you want, guys.
Good night, Shun. Leave it up to me.
Yeah, these guys are level 45. They are higher level than my characters. My DPS is very sad as a result.
I got careless. Picked the wrong pet. Oh, such a pain.
Lucky day. Monster sighted. Prepare to counterattack. Protect Lady Hiragi at all costs.
We'll take care of this. Stay with Chisato. No escape.
Have a taste of this.
It's a dutiful maid wound. Someone needs nice and spicy. Go, spirit one. Let it rain. I must leave no stone unturned. Get them!
Man, this transport balloon refuses to move unless literally every single archer guy is dead. It's way different than the other transport balloon quests.
Watch out! More monsters inbound. Lady Hiragi, stay close.
Nice and spicy. No one escapes my sight. Time to clear.
I'm actually not 100% sure we can do this in time, but we'll see.
I must leave no stone unturned. Let it rain. Get them!
Oh, did we do it? Okay.
We can take refuge in the village up ahead. How are you faring, my lady?
I'm perfectly all right. You may... In my letter,
My lady? So that... No, Lady Hiragi...
I'm not afraid to say...
The one... Shinojo. Did you... What? No,
You two needn't worry. Please.
Yes, of course.
Don't fret. My father... I wish you a safe...
Bye, Chisato!
Come now. Quit your staring and let's get moving. We've got goods to shift.
all right.
He had dreams, man. And those dreams are crushed. See, there's supposed to be a tutorial right here that I actually missed the first time I came through here. Actually, I don't know what the point of this is. And those little people aren't here right now, are they? Yeah, later on there's people here, and that's weird. Yes, they did kind of screw up how their tutorials work, because this is supposed to be the tutorial on how those purple walls work. And the guys that proc the tutorial aren't even here when you get through here the first time. So you're just kind of like, it like structures it so that you are very likely to skip the tutorial or miss it. That's curious design. But we do get the important story quests because we need our vision thingy. We need Lisa. Okay. Oh, there's a thing up there. How did I miss that? Was it there before? Didn't I just jump off that? I feel like I would have noticed that, but maybe it... Yeah, what the heck? It, like, refreshes. That's so weird. You talk to the lady, and that refreshes the map, and then you're supposed to come back and talk to these guys. But you just walk past the spot, so you have no reason to think you should come back here. This early area of Inazuma has like some really noticeable design issues. Like, they needed to just move the tutorial 50 feet toward the village or something. But they wanted it, you know, where you have to come through, but they also made it so you can't access it the first time you come through. It's like they just designed themselves into this weird little, like, corner, and they just did not bother to actually fix it. And as a result, players don't actually get the purple wall tutorial like they're supposed to. And I think that, like, things like this are a very big part of why Inazuma feels more difficult than it really necessarily is. Even though it is actually just a very difficult area because all the dudes are high-level creatures. I just realized I was still on Lisa. I kind of don't want to be on Lisa except when I need to activate something specifically on Electro. I love how everyone speaks the same language though, even though we've changed countries and gone to a closed country. Talk to him, and I think there's just a lady over... Is it over here? Is this one of the people? I feel like this is not one of the guys. No, we want the old lady. Yeah, there she is.
Steady as steel, nice and spicy.
Okay. Common chest. See, it's common chest rewards for this stuff seems such a like. This is actually, I think, the biggest jump of Inazuma, is that suddenly you are no longer getting good rewards for challenges. Everywhere in Liyue and Mondstadt, it is an exquisite chest, and now in Inazuma, it's common chests. It is a significant downgrade in chest quality. Oh, I meant to do a thing right before I came. This is still pretty close. Let's do a full little account overview. So, at this point in the game, you get to Inazuma with 6,000 Primo Gems. Like, we can say I got about 100 since I got here. And 35 total, actually, wishes. So I did 10 just for the free Noel, because that is a non-RNG thing, and then that's the last wish I ever did on this account. I just did a 10 roll. I guess I got her at before 10 rolls. And you can see no wishes here, and no wishes here. So you get, by the time you get to Inazuma, you should have gotten through 6,000 Primo Gems, and 25, whatever these blue ones are called, Acquaint Fates. And my characters at AR30 are all level 49 in my main team. Kai's sitting here at 39. It has been a little bit of a hassle to get all the weapons upgraded. Oh, he got a constellation sometime that I've missed. I also need to get him back on Geo. His Rancour is up, her Warbow is up, and Crescent Pike is up, so this is actually all okay. Although I think this can all go up another level at this point. Yeah, this can ascend again. And I think everyone else can ascend again too. I'm just missing a few miscellaneous junks to do that. Mostly masks. Here, I would need to go do the pyro flower twice, which I guess I should probably just do. But also arrows, heads, and then slimes and a few chilies here with another 2 runs. So I guess 4 runs total of the pyro flower. And, you know, because the event's been going on right now, I'm just floating 1,760,000 gold. Oh, and I didn't look at artifacts, did I? But I'm still sitting at, you know, mostly just level 5 artifacts. It's just one reason that my damage is kind of low right now. I do have a few floating from a few chests, but probably not enough to make a huge difference. But the goal pretty soon will be to... Because you want to ascend everyone, you want to weapon ascend everyone, and you also want to upgrade all artifacts. And it's like... AR30 is actually kind of a very tricky spot. Especially now that I'm kind of getting the wrong mats to do most of my ascensions. Because none of the free-to-play characters will be using Inazuma mats. This guy did the sloppiest job of disposing of evidence in the history of crime.
Catch up. Someone needs assistance.
Let's get down to business. Another test subject.
It's interesting looking at the range of levels. Like, the samurai guys are level 32. But this one's 45. Like, what's up with that? Why is there such this wide spread in enemy levels?
As a good knight should.
The fairy.
Give me your thing. Oh, he doesn't drop anything because he's an event guy.
subject.
There it is. What's this one? There we go. Oh, is this actually where we're supposed to go? I thought this was going to be a side room. Oh, let me see. Oh, oh, what? What? What else was in that room then? Oh, here's the chest, okay. And yeah, that was the way we just have to go. We have to use elemental powers of some kind to get through. Is there a side thing up here? I could go up there. Is that where we're supposed to go right now, though? I feel like it's not. I feel like we're supposed to do something with this, that I, like, not find the correct activation. There we go. So we're right here. 1, 2... 3... 4... 'kay. Should be it. Level 45 Ochimusa. We're doing pretty good damage to him. He's level 45, so he's pretty strong, but we're okay. Amber is actually kind of great against these guys. Like, I never actually thought about that. But controlling and making it so that Samurai cannot just sit in front of you and counter your attacks is actually fantastic. It's kind of funny, because I think a lot of people really struggle in this zone, and I'm like, you know, Amber actually can be a kind of solution. Nope, we got him. She'll just be there. You know. She teleports. As Catherine does. I wonder if Catherine and her are related. Bet they could be. Wait, what's through there? Can we go through here? Oh, this just goes back to this room. Okay, and then there's a little bit more down here, right over here.
No stone unturned.
Actually, we don't need to fight these guys. And we don't actually need to stay down here and do anything else, because we're leaving. Wait, what? Go to the abandoned shrine northeast of Kunda Village. I feel like maybe I should actually prioritize picking up the Arami teleport waypoint.
Someone needs assistance.
Interesting. Is this a move real fast teleport thing challenge? I bet it is. Did I get it? I can't even tell if I got some of these. Yeah, no, I didn't. I missed some. Alright, we're just restarting. Or maybe I could still do it. Probably not. Oh. That was fine. I don't care about a common chest enough to fight one of those at the level of undergeared I am right now. Where is this one? Probably just up here. Or actually, I think this one might be below me. I'm not really sure. Oh, no, it's this one. Yeah, it's right here. I don't care about that chest. Not too bad to get this. And this one is just down here in the middle of this thing. Well, I thought there was another one around here too. Oops. Guess we're climbing out. Or, actually, I don't even have to climb out, do I? I could straight up just, teleport back out here. Because I'm not sure I can do very much with that puzzle until I finish enough of this quest that I get the, memento looker dealio, which I think is just over here. So once you get the memento looker dealio, then you can open up that area over there. I wonder if I can actually make that swim. That has one of the longest required swims in the game. I have 200 stam, which is like okay, but a little low actually for doing that particular challenge. What did I just do? It would be kind of nice to have Lisa around here somewhere.
Someone needs assistance.
Where'd she go? Or should I go get the one that's on top of the stupid building? Yeah, look at that one. How is anyone ever supposed to see that one on their own? I don't get it. That's terrible design. Straight up troll face. This is already a complex enough puzzle. They did not need to, like, randomly hide the character. So stupid. I think this is, like... This right here, this positioning on this character is one of my most disliked things in this entire region. This right here. I was gonna log off, I think, right after this. I need to get some lunch. So, otherwise I probably would accept a world friend request, even though I'm mostly just doing, like, exploration stuff. Where did that one go now? Shouldn't you just be over there at this point? How many times do I have to cycle through that person? Oh, I have to kill someone. A Mirror Maiden. Level 45. Is there any way to dodge those projectiles? Like, because I kind of think not, huh? Is this just at the top of this tree? Oh yeah, and then there's this lady over here. Almost hit AR31 just right here. Head to the Grand Narukami Shrine to investigate. Sure, I'll just pop right up. Alright, so where is this one? It's gotta be like up this tree, right? But I'm not seeing it up the tree. Maybe it's in a cave? Or maybe it was up the tree and I just didn't see it. Oh, it's in here. Hey, I have a key. Not a problem. Is this one of the ones I need to do right now, or can I do this one later? I'm not sure I can start this yet. I think we have to go to the Grand Narukami Shrine before we can come back here. Okay, how do we get up there? I guess we go up from Kamisato Estate. Or we could try to come in from Arami, but it might be slightly faster, but we want the waypoints anyway. So I think I'm gonna get the Shinju waypoint, and then I think I'm gonna get lunch. You're supposed to focus on Amber's distraction. Why are you still on me? We're in like a different region now. Punk. Okay. So that's gonna be it for now. Thanks for watching. Hope this helped.